Who's your prepping nurse? That's me, Sally, and this is a continuation of measuring the liquid in the cut green beans. And I do have one can of the French style green beans. Those came from Save-A-Lot. I've got one from Kroger and one from Meijers. The Meijers, I already did the Walmart and the Del Monte one, and I'll link that video into this one. But what we're going to do is, this is the Kroger cut green beans. It was 89 cents. We're going to compare how much liquid is in it, and then I will do one that measures the actual green beans in it, and we'll see just how much we get. So here is the Kroger one, cut green beans. It is 14.5 ounces. And I will take the broth and make soup with it, or do something with it. I won't throw it out. It'll go into the freezer. Okay, so that's pretty well drained out. That came to 6 ounces for the liquid. Make sure it's all out. And then this one is the Meijers, and I think it was 58 cents, and it is 14.5 also. So I'm going to get rid of that liquid before I pour this into it. So we're starting fresh here. You just pour it. I love these little containers. I saw them on Rose Red, or Red Rose Homestead. And I gotta admit that I really do like them. Okay. That on there. Get rid of the lid without cutting myself. And today is December, there's a little bit on the side there, not a lot. And it is actually almost 8 ounces of liquid. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me just see, make sure that there's no more that's going to come out. And I'll take care of these green beans. But it's like right there, and there's the 8. So it's about at least 7.5. And I think we're about to be invaded. Maybe not. I saw somebody lurking over at the side. Get rid of this liquid. Green beans right there. And this one is the French style green beans. I opened one a couple weeks ago, and I was surprised at the amount of liquid that came out with it. Do this a little bit better. Let me use this hand here. Let it drain. And it is just under, it's right about 7.5 ounces too. So the Kroger one actually was closest. It had 6 ounces of liquid out of the 14.5. So I'm going to get this cleaned up, go grab my scales, and we will see how much green bean we get. Okay, this is where we're going to actually measure the green beans themselves. We're going to start out with the Kroger. That's the one that I did. I zeroed out my jar here, or my dish here. And we've got 9.1 ounces with the 6. That's 15 ounces. So it's actually a little bit more than what they say, because this has got 14.5 ounces. So let me get rid of this into another dish here. And you may wonder what I'm going to do with all of these green beans. I am going to make green bean casserole. And it's going into work. Okay. Okay, so it's zeroed out. This one is the Meijers brand. And the can is empty. It is 7.4 ounces. So it is like 2 ounces less, not quite 2 ounces less than what the Kroger green beans were. This was 58 though. The Kroger was 89 cents. So it did cost just a little bit more. And then for the last can, the French style green beans, you zero it out here. It is $7.8 and the can is empty. So the Kroger had the most. It had over 9.1 ounces of actual green beans in it. This one had 7.4 ounces, and this one has got 7.8 ounces in it. So really, I don't know, maybe even for the little extra, because we know Meijers isn't going to keep it at that price, and we know that Walmart isn't going to be keeping it at their prices. Maybe the Kroger really is the better buy because you do get more with it, even though it is 20-some cents more for it. Well, 21 cents more for it. Make that 30 cents more for it. So I hope this gives you some ideas to check out what it is that you buy and do some measuring, see what really is the best buy for you. The Save a Lot, I'll have to check and see, but I'm thinking that when I got it, it was like 72 cents for it. But I hope you all have a good day, have the best day that you can. Keep moving forward, you know, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and ring that little bell to get future notifications on it. And take care and just stay safe out there. Who's your prepping nurse? That's me, Sally. Today is December 3rd, 2022, and we're going to compare how much liquid is in the Great Value cut green beans versus the Del Monte fresh cut green beans. Both of them are 14.5 ounces. The Great Value is one of them that was on the 50-cent sale. Not sale. It's what their regular price is now. But it was 50 cents. And I noticed the other day when I was making the green bean casserole that it was actually 7 ounces of liquid that came out of it. So I only got 7 ounces or a half a can of green beans out of it. So let's drain this just a little bit into it and see just how much of this 14.5 ounce can is actually liquid. Here, we're going to tip it. Oh, whoops, a little bit came out on the side there. Go just a scant amount on the outside. And this, it's over 6 ounces, so that's not as bad as what the cans that I opened the other day, because between the two cans it came up to 14, a little over 14 ounces between it. But you're still talking a fair amount of ounces in liquid with it. So let's, oh, there's some more that's coming out. Whoop, there goes the green bean, making the great escape. Go. Okay. So let me pour that into a different container, and this juice will go to making soup. It's not going to be wasted by any means. And so let's open up the Del Monte one here. So 6 ounces, that's still a fair amount. That's almost half the can for liquid. Okay. Go, just pour a little bit of this into it. And maybe it's going to be a standard amount. Maybe it's not going to make any difference in which one you use. That one is already a little bit above 6 ounces. And it appears to be most of it. So it's just a little bit less than liquid than what that one had in it. But still a reason to can your own. You know exactly how much is in it, how much liquid is in it. And you hopefully have an idea of how it was grown, where it was grown at, especially if you are growing your own. If you like this video, just go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and the notification button to get any future videos. Have a good day, and as always, stay safe and keep prepping. Who's your prepping nurse? That's me, Sally. We are doing a follow-up video on the comparison in the liquid that was in a Great Value can of cut green beans versus what the liquid was in a Del Monte. They actually came out to be about the same as far as liquid went. We're going to check now and see about the contents on it. So I zeroed out that dish on here. This is the Great Value, and it is 7.8 ounces. This is the Del Monte, and the Del Monte has got 8.2. So it's like 0.4 ounces, almost a half an ounce more than what we got in the Great Value. Is it enough to make a difference in the price? No, because the Del Monte did cost so much more. I bought it in a 6-pack. It actually came out to about 85 cents. The Great Value cost was 50 cents for it. So there you've got it.